Hello basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I'm here in Hamilton, Ontario. It's a kind of a chilly, cold day, but I'm still wearing shorts and a short sleeve sweater to bring to you what we're going to talk about today, which is the V-cut. So hello everyone, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training. If you're new to this channel, on this channel I show you basketball plays, drills, and skills. So if you like that stuff, hit that like button and subscribe. But anyways, today I'm going to be talking to you about cutting in basketball, the different cuts that you can use and the strategies that you can implement so that you can get open and get, well, more layups, more shots, whatever, even more assists. It's up to you. So let's just get down to it. So the first thing I'm going to talk to you about is creating a target for yourself. So it's almost pointless to be cutting towards the rim and having your arms down. It doesn't make any sense. You don't have a target. If you're not even looking at the player who's got the ball, you're going to miss the ball. You could be cutting all day and you're not going to get anything. The first thing you got to do is have eye-to-eye contact with the guy who has the ball and have a target. So that would be your hand. If you want to bounce pass, because if you see a defender who's going to be guarding you in the top side, his hand's up, you might want to have your hand down so that he can give you a bounce pass. While if there's no defender there, or if the defender's behind you, you could have your hand up because it's a lot easier for you to receive a pass and go in for a layup when it's up high. And then there's some things that you can create with your own teammates. So if you're a dunker, if you're going like this or like this, that means that you want an alley-oop. Or if you can jump really high and you know the defender who's trailing you can jump high, you could do the same thing and say, hey, I want it up higher, so that now you can do kind of like an alley-oop layup. So there's a couple of different things that you can create with your teammates so that your teammates know what your hand signals mean. For me, when I was a player, like I was just saying, down low means a bounce pass. Right here means I want it right there so I can just go 1, 2, and up. And back 10 years now, I was able to dunk. And when I said this, it means like, give me an alley-oop because I'm going for it. I was 100 pounds lighter. And yeah, those were kind of, I guess, you could call my golden years, I guess you could say. I got injured, stuff happened. But anyways, let's get on with cutting. So the first cut I'm going to talk to you about is the V-cut. You're going to be cutting down towards the rim, and you're going to be popping back out. Let's say you've got the ball, popping back out with your hand up so that now you're ready to receive that pass. Now that's called the V-cut because you're in a V formation. You could be starting over in the wing, you could be cutting towards the post, and then you can be cutting up. Or the complete opposite, you could be starting the high post or cutting down on offense. You can coming down here, down to the block, and then popping back out with your hand. Always have your hand up or hand down or wherever you want to receive that pass so the player knows that you're ready for the pass. Now this next one is basically the same idea as a V-cut because you're still making the V formation, but I call it the SHO Cut. Basically, you're running towards the player with the ball. Let's say the player is in the top of the paint, at the point position. You're going to be running towards them, calling for the ball, and if your player is cutting you off, you're going to now cut towards the rim and ask for the ball up top. This way that the pass can lob over your defender so that it looks like this. You're going to be saying, ball, 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 nope, okay, this way. Just like that. Now the next cut that you could do in basketball is if you're kind of in the mid-range area or even at the three-point area and your player is really guarding you tight and he's really denying ball because let's say you're a really good player. What you can do is very simply, all you need to do is kind of grab onto his jersey if there's no referees on this side. If not, don't hold onto his jersey, you're not allowed to. And spin around him and now call for ball over top. Now, as a point guard or the player who has the ball, you need to make sure that you understand what your teammates are doing because as soon as he makes that turn, as soon as he basically takes that pivot, you need to lob that ball up to where you think he's going to be. You can't be lobbing the ball up once he gets here because now his defender's back on him and he's screwed. So you got to make sure as a point guard or the person who has the ball that you need to pass to him at the right time. Always lead with your passes. Now there's also what's called the backdoor cut. So where you are on the court right now, let's say you're the player because you're in the camera right now, there's also called the backdoor cut. So if you're along the corner of the 3-point area, and the ball is over where you are right now, and the other team is playing a 2-3 zone, and their defender is way up here, you could do a skip pass over to that guy. He's totally fine with that. But if he's not a very quick shooter, this may be a better option for him. And the option is, let's say the ball is the defender. We have the defender way up there, and he's way up there. You could be cutting backdoor, especially if he's looking that way, and then you can get himself an easy layup. So there's a few different cuts that you can use, you can implement, a couple of different strategies that I used as a player. Now, I hope that these do help you in your next game. If they do, let us know in the comments below, and I will see you guys again tomorrow for another daily basketball video.